Hi everybody, Megan Marcognac with Marco's Style here. I am making an aperitif cocktail to bring to a friend's party tonight. It's a super easy, light, refreshing summer drink, and I thought that I would go ahead and video and share the recipe with you. So the base for this drink is not liquor, it's an aromatized wine. This is Lillet Blanc. Lillet has been produced in France since 1887. It's made with Bordeaux grapes, about 85%, and then it's about 15% other additives that give it flavor and a little bit more substance. So there is some liqueur added to it. There are also orange peels, quinquina, which is a special bark. Funny story, or not funny, but interesting. Years ago, there actually used to be quinine in this. Not anymore, just the quinquina bark, which adds a slight bitterness to the flavor. So even though I'm talking about this having these wonderful fruity and aromatic flavors, it is also very balanced with a little bit of bitterness, which is what makes it wonderful to enjoy on a hot day, and a spritz, which is what I'm about to create. So I spared you from watching this, but I've already chopped up some strawberries. This is about 2 cups. It's the normal size container that you get at the grocery store. And I chopped them to a fairly small to medium chop. There you can kind of see the size. You can do this however you like. One of the nice things about a spritz type of drink is it's very easy and it's very flexible. Some bartenders say they prefer muddling their fruit, some like chopping their fruit. Sometimes I find when I muddle my fruit, I don't get a super consistent texture in the finished drink. So that's why today I just decided that I would go ahead and chop these strawberries. So to start, all that I'm gonna do is add these strawberries to my pitcher. Nice and simple. So like I said, I'm not going to muddle my strawberries, but I am just going to take a spoon and press them slightly. Doing this just, bruises the fruit, so it will absorb into the wine a little bit more. It also lets a little bit of the juices out to mingle with the wine, because that's what we want. We want to get the wonderful aromas and flavors from the wine, but we want to infuse it with a bit of the flavor from these beautiful fresh strawberries. So there, pretty easy. All right. And then next, you just need to add your wine. So I'm putting several bottles into my pitcher today since, like I said, I'm going to a party and I'm bringing this for a group. You can do this in a punch bowl, you can do it in a pitcher, you can do it in whatever container you happen to have at home that's easiest to use. But you just pour in your Lillet. And so it looks like about 2 bottles are going to fit in my pitcher, so that's what I'm going to go with. Glug, glug, glug. I can already smell the delicious strawberry flavors and the wonderful aromas from this aromatized wine. This is going to be a fantastic drink. So the last thing that I'm going to put in here is just a little bit of mint. I took just about a handful of mint and chopped it up like this. Again, you can kind of be flexible with this. If you like your drinks to have a lot of mint flavor, you can add more. If you don't like it, you can skip it. You can do it however you like. And so there we go. And then I'm just going to stir this up. And then it's up to you if you want to let this sit or if you want to serve it immediately. The longer it sits, obviously, the more flavor from the fruit the Lillet is going to pick up. My party's in about an hour and a half, so I'm going to let this sit for about an hour and a half. I might go ahead and put it in the fridge so that it will be chilled when I arrive. But when you are ready to serve it, all that you have to do, you have your glass with some ice in it, and you're going to take your punch that you've mixed and pour about 3/4 of the way with this concoction. And then you're just gonna top it off with some club soda to dilute it a little bit and give it that nice bubbly fizz that we all enjoy. When I go to my party later tonight, I'll be bringing regular plain club soda to add to my drink, super simple, or seltzer water, whatever you prefer and can find. I want to save this for later so that the bubbles stay fresh. So for right now, I'm just going to actually add a splash of this raspberry pink lemonade seltzer that I think will go fine with all of the wonderful aromatics that I already have going on. So just top it off with a little bit of seltzer on the top. You can grab a nice little stir if you like and allow your guests to stir it up. You also can spoon in some of the strawberries if you want to make the drink look a little bit prettier, which you know I always like to do because you know I'm always Instagramming everywhere I go. So just spoon a few of those in there. And a little bit of the mint. And look how easy and simple this drink was to create. Look how pretty and summery it looks. You know, you see just a little bit of the fruit floating in there. You know, you can add more fruit, like I said, if you like, if you want it to look more like a sangria, or just keep it simple like this. And then, like I said, stir. You could serve it with a straw or a cocktail pick or with nothing. Sip and enjoy. Ah, it tastes wonderful, light, fruity. Again, a little bit of aromatics, not too sweet, very easy to drink. Also, you know, if you are serving this in a punch bowl or in a larger pitcher, you could go ahead at the beginning of the party and add your club soda right in there so that you don't have to mix the drinks one at a time. Like I said, tonight I may not do that because I have my pretty little pitcher and the club soda doesn't quite fit in there. In addition, I would like to maybe make this as I go so that I don't have the soda sitting in here. But if you are going to do that, pour the soda in as close to serving as possible because, as we all know, the longer that seltzer or club soda sits out, the bubbles go out of it. So it's going to change the texture of your drink. So super simple and easy. I hope that you give it a try and impress all of your friends this summer because it looks much more complex and fancy. Enjoy and have a great day.